Yeah, right, I know I've said it before, but it's funny how life sort of pushes you down a path, or you go down paths you never really intended to go down at some point, but you end up in places and you think, oh right, I need to change things. So a couple of weeks ago I bought a wood burner off Facebook Marketplace. Now it had a bit of damage on it, so I knew it needed fixing, and I've never really done much metal work, but I've always intended to try, so I thought, well, if I buy this wood burner, I've got to fix it. So I asked for some advice of some of my subscribers and got plenty of advice, so thanks for all that. One particular subscriber, Adam, he said what you need to do is gas braze it because the metal on it is too thin to weld. And really, you know, invaluable advice, to the point where I've been working away all week and I was 20 miles away from his house. So he said, come over and I'll show you how to go on with this, with doing this job. So I did, but the consequences of it is now I think I want to move into sort of doing a little bit more metal work, sort of gas brazing and welding and stuff like that, but my workshop isn't set up for it at the moment. So what I want to do is set my workshop up for it. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to sort of set a place up for it, because I know what'll happen if I try and do it in here. I'll have my welder over there and my brazing rods over there, and you know, things will be all over the place. So what I want to do is consolidate stuff into one place. And also what I want to do, I heard Rob from Weekend Shed had probably a couple of years ago mention having a dirty room for sort of grinding and welding and stuff like that. So what I thought was, if I section a part of my garage off and build a specific room for the welding that's separate from everywhere else, I can probably keep the dust down. And what I'm thinking is that at that end, I'll show you. So what I've got, that's my workshop down there, and this is the entrance to the workshop where I come in. So I put them cupboards there to cordon it all off. I generally come in from here. And then what I've got is this, when I open the door, that's basically what you can see. So you can't really see into the workshop. And I keep this space here deliberately scruffy so that when I open the door, if anybody can see in, they'll just think it's a workshop full of rubbish. So that's what I've got. So what I plan to do today is move them cupboards 3 foot this way. I'm going to lose a bit off my workshop, but you know, so what. I think the workshop's big enough anyway. I can stand 3 foot, especially if it gives me another workshop on the other side, which is ideal. And the other reason for having it at that side is that I'm against that garage door, so there's plenty of ventilation, plenty of place for the dust to go outside. Possibly build some sort of shuttering across there, and maybe even put a door on here to stop any of the dust coming in my proper wood workshop, and just basically keep it all out there. That's my plan. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to empty all this out first to make it easier to move, and then I'm probably going to be a little bit brutal and try and get rid of some of this stuff as well. Give me some more space. I've emptied these cupboards, moved them forward 3 foot like I said. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to sort out all my paints and stuff, and consolidate into smaller tubs if I can, and get rid of all the stuff I don't need. Thrown that much away that I've ended up with some spare shelves. alright, kid?
Alright.
You had a good day?
Yeah, it's been alright.
Where have you been?
Doncaster.
Well, that went a bit wrong. I thought all the paint I had in there were the same colour grey. And I knew when I put it on it looked a bit a bit darker, but I thought, oh, it must just get lighter as it dries. So what I think I'll do, once I've finished today and I can stand on this again, I'll repaint this section this dark grey because I quite like it. I'll leave the workshop the light grey and I'll paint this nice new dark grey. Right, I need some sort of workbench here, but it needs to be quite substantial. I wanted it in metal because that's what welding benches are normally made out of, but I haven't got anything. So what I have got is this old thick piece of worktop here. So I think this will be okay. Glad I saved that now. I wanted it 5 foot, but that's just over 4 foot, but it should be alright. So it's a bit shorter than I wanted. I'm using this cast iron wood burner as the leg for this side. That is chuffing heavy. I feel like I ain't got my measurements right. I'm going to send it a little bit further that way. Right, like I said, I ain't got a proper metal top for it, but what I have got is this, I think it's stainless steel sheet. So what I'm thinking is I can cut that and mould that to fasten around that, and it should be alright. Right, it's not quite laying flat in this, but what I'm thinking is I can sort of bend it roughly and then I can just pin it down. If I get the major lumps out. Yeah. Can actually cut this with a Stanley knife. I've only got one piece of this, so I don't want to waste it, but what I'm thinking of doing is moulding it up and over the set of drawers that I'm going to put at that end. the filing cabinet. So I'm thinking by scoring this line, it'll make a weak spot that it should bend on. So my idea is have that run up and over. Only because I just think it'll look nice. Just using a bolster chisel just to define that corner. I'm going to use these lovely little things around the edging. This is the bottom of an old fence. I'm going to use it for storing the grinding discs on. It's literally just started chucking it down just as I've finished. Just need to do a little bit of tidying up, but basically that's what we've got now. Right, rain. Well, it didn't stop play, but when it started coming down like it did, I thought I'd better close that door so it didn't wet the floor that I just painted. So I'm in anyway, but I'm chuffed to bits with that. So this is the fire that I'm going to be sort of trying to fettle over the next couple of weeks. So if you want to see how that goes, stay tuned, subscribe, like, whatever the system is. Yeah, chuffed to bits with that. To say all I've lost from the original work shop is 3 feet, and I've gained literally a new workshop out of that. Just moved a bit of rubbish. So yeah, you all said I should have done that ages ago, but I didn't need a welding station, did I? Now I do, so now I've got one. So yeah, a good weekend's work, I think. Thanks for watching, see you again, bye.